So you booked a basic economy ticket. Congratulations, you now have the privilege of boarding last, fighting for overhead bin space, and maybe, just maybe, sitting next to a screaming baby. Basic economy fares are the cheapest tickets airlines offer, but they come with a catch, or let's be real, many catches. No seat selection, no refunds, and sometimes not even a carry-on. So in today's video, I'm putting the major US airlines head-to-head to see which one offers the best basic economy experience. Let's go.
Dream vacations start here.
First, let's break down what basic economy really means. Think of it as flying, but with extra challenges. Most airlines restrict seat selection, so you're at the mercy of where you end up sitting. Some won't let you bring a full-size carry-on unless you pay extra. Oh, and if you like boarding early, yeah, you can forget about that. All right, let's compare. Who treats their budget passengers like humans and who does not? Let's start with JetBlue. JetBlue's basic economy, Basic Blue, allows for a free carry-on and personal item bag and generally has more legroom than the other airlines I'll be mentioning in this video. Their onboard entertainment is superb. However, there are no changes or cancellations with their basic economy, and you must pay to choose your seat. So let's summarize. The pros: free carry-on bag and personal item bag are allowed, more legroom compared to other airlines, free Wi-Fi, and terrific in-flight entertainment. The cons: no changes or cancellations allowed, last aboard, and no free seat selection. The next airline is Alaska Airlines. Alaska's basic economy fare, their saver fare, has one of the best cancellation policies. If you have to cancel, you'll receive a 50% flight credit that can be issued up to 14 days before departure. Otherwise, no other refunds or changes are allowed. You also get a free carry-on and personal item bag to bring on board, and Alaska is known for their customer service. You do, however, have to pay if you want to choose your seat, and you'll be the last group to board. So to summarize, the pros: free carry-on and personal item bag, better than average customer service, and a better cancellation policy, which allows you to get a flight credit. The cons, however: seats are assigned at check-in, and you'll be boarding last. Let's now take a look at Delta Airlines. Delta's basic economy is more like a traditional economy fare. You'll get a free carry-on and personal item to bring on board with you, free snacks, seatback entertainment, and free Wi-Fi on most flights, and their policies are better than most. For a fee, you can choose your seat, otherwise one will be assigned to you at check-in. I will say Delta likes to reward their most loyal customers, which is why they have 8 different boarding zones. The first 6 boarding zones are just for their SkyMiles members, so the better your status, the better your boarding zone. However, if you book into Delta's basic economy fare, you'll be boarding in the last zone, even if you have status with the airline. And they are strict about their onboarding policies, so no trying to sneak on into an earlier boarding group. So to summarize, the pros: Delta allows a free carry-on and personal item bag, better in-flight experience, free snacks, seatback entertainment, and free Wi-Fi in most flights. They have more lenient policies compared to other airlines. Seats are assigned at check-in, but for some flights, you may have to pay a fee to choose your seat. The cons, however: no changes or cancellations without a fee, and they have strict boarding policies. The next airline is American Airlines. American Airlines allows a free carry-on and personal item bag, and it has decent in-flight experiences. However, no ticket changes or cancellations are allowed, and you have to pay a fee to choose your seat. You'll also be the last to board. So the pros here for American: allows free carry-on and personal item bag, and you'll have standard in-flight experience, including snacks. The cons, however: no ticket changes or cancellations, seat selection for a fee, and last to board. Moving on to the next airline, which is United. With United, you practically get nothing. No full carry-on, no seat selection, and you board dead last. It's like they want you to regret your choices. It's by far the weakest basic economy fare out there. If all you're looking for is a cheap flight and you don't plan on packing much, and you could care less about getting a middle seat, then United is your airline. So to summarize, the pros with United: standard in-flight experience, and their fares are slightly cheaper than their competitors. The cons, however: no free carry-on, only a personal item unless you're a mileage plus card holder. No ticket changes or cancellations, no seat selection without paying extra, and you'll be the last to board. I will mention one other carrier, which is Southwest Airlines. Starting in 2026, Southwest will begin to offer basic economy seats. This will replace their current wanna get away fare type. If you choose to book Southwest's basic economy seats, you'll be allowed 1 free carry-on and a personal item bag, but you will not have to pay for any check bags, as their 2 free check bag policy is ending. The fare is also non-refundable and no changes are allowed. However, you'll be able to cancel your flight and receive a flight credit that can be used for a future flight up to 6 months from the date you purchase your ticket. You also won't be able to choose your seat, and there'll be no option to pay to choose your seat unless you upgrade, so you'll end up getting whatever is left over, which will probably be a middle seat, and you'll most likely be boarding last. So to summarize, the pros for Southwest: standard in-flight experience including snacks and drinks, 6-month flight credit if you have to cancel, and free carry-on and personal item bag. The cons, however: no seat selection, you'll be the last aboard, and your fare is non-refundable and no changes are allowed. Here's a basic economy summary chart for the airlines that I mentioned in this video that you can use as a reference. I'll have this linked in the description as a free download for you. And the award for the best basic economy experience goes to Delta. It's not perfect, but it's the least restrictive and still lets you feel like an actual passenger rather than an afterthought. Alaska Airlines comes in a close second with its free carry-on and fewer restrictions. United, well, maybe avoid it if you like having, rights. At the end of the day, if you're booking basic economy, just know what you're getting into, pack light, bring snacks, and accept your fate. Which airline do you think has the best or worst basic economy? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to save even more on travel, check out my international trip planning toolkit. It'll help you budget, plan, and avoid mistakes like, booking United Basic Economy. Thank you so much for watching this one, and consider subscribing to get more travel tips. I'll see you next time. Safe travels.